Come on through. It's okay. How you doing, sis?
Hello.
I'm a CTA worker protesting against these horrible managers that made me work overtime and miss my dentist appointment.
Oh,
Yeah, and they're not even going to pay me.
You're not? You still work there?
I do. I work there, yeah. I work right in that building. Yeah, I inspect these trains. I make sure they're safe. So when you ride them, you'll be all right. But they don't seem to appreciate that.
I understand. I work someplace.
Yeah, yeah. That's right. They think we're dirt.
They don't care.
No, but we're going to make them care. But we care about ourselves, right?
Right.
That's what matters. All right, sis, you have a good one. Thank you. All right, CTA mismanagement. It's been a while since you heard from me, hasn't it? Well, this is your local 308 union rep. Real pissed off today. I'm sick and tired of the way you treat us. All I hear from you is that you say we don't work and we don't want to come to work and we don't want to do our job. Well, let me tell you something, CTA mismanagement. You're the one that make people not want to do their job. You're the one that make people unsafe. You're the one that's destroying public transportation in this great city of Chicago. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you, CTA mismanagement. I'm a representative of these workers. I was elected to serve them, and I'm coming out here to speak the truth and tell you that you are in violation of the collective bargaining agreement between the CTA and the Amalgamated Transit Union. Number one, you are in violation of Article 1.1. Article 1.1 in the contract says that you must provide the best possible working conditions, and that we as the workers must take care of the equipment. Well, guess what? That's what we do. But your working conditions are rush, hurry, rush, hurry. Oh, you messed up, I'm going to write you up. Rush, that's all you do is rush us. You rush us. You don't care. You don't have any respect. It's damn near 4:45 p.m. I just got out of that building. 15 minutes ago, I was supposed to be at a dentist appointment at 4 o'clock downtown. Why wasn't I there? Because the CTA mismanager, who happens to be a former union rep, I want you to think about that. The CTA scumbag mismanager told me that I had to repair a part at the end of my shift, a part I've never replaced before, and he refused to give me the instructions when I asked him for the instructions to do it. That's right. I barely had a half hour to do it. I said, man, I don't feel safe doing this, rushing like this. You know I'm an inspector. My job, according to these bulletins, is to inspect. Pages upon pages of bulletins and procedures that we must follow. And then you got the nerve to say, oh, you just want to push work on other people because you don't want to do it. Really? No, I just want to do my job and inspect these trains and try to fix them because they are in such horrible condition, because you, the CTA mismanagement, especially this ex-union rep, I call him General Extra because he's extra hard on the workers. We got all these steps that we got to follow. And when we do it, we take it seriously. And so do I. And when he comes out here and he says, oh, you could have done that, you could have ordered that, man, it's the end. I just found this part. It just fell apart as I'm putting it back together. I got a dentist appointment to go to, man. Why do you want to rush me? Oh, it's easy. You can do it. He said, you don't need a bulletin. Oh, this manager says I don't need the instructions. Can you believe that? These are multi-million-dollar trains. And we are working and repairing on multi-million-dollar trains. And these mismanagers are telling us when we ask for a bulletin, for a manual, for instructions, they say you don't need it. They say you don't need the instructions. It's easy. Just do this and just do that. And I'm sitting there trying to squeeze myself between the train. I said, hell no. I got to separate the whole truck from the rest of the train to replace this part properly. And here I am, late. And I'm not the only one they do this to. They like to do this especially with the train operators and the bus operators and the customer assistants. So I wrote up this mismanager right before I left. Here's what I said. Excuse me, there's a lot of paperwork here. Around 1:30 p.m., General Extra, I'm not going to say his name. Refused to accept my service request for a crown cable that fell apart as I was reconnecting my truck. After completing my inspection, that's my job, inspect the trains, find all the defects so they'll be safe so you people don't get killed out here or delayed. He said, they quote, I like to give other people work. And I should have ordered it earlier. How? How was I supposed to order this part earlier? And then he refused to give me a bulletin, even though I pleaded that I never replaced that part before. This man is a slave driver with no respect. With no respect for safety and the intense work that I do as a truck inspector. He never picks on anyone except those who want to do the work. A worker who takes pride, like the rest of us, in what we do. We get paid good money to work on these trains. And these people in this building, they don't care. They don't care about the workers. They don't care about the riders. They don't care about nothing except punishing people and letting you suffer and have delayed trains. You want to know why the trains and the buses don't run? It's because of these cheap people. All they want to do is write us up. They write us up when we're sick. They write us up when we're not fast enough. Write us up, write us up. All the good people in Chicago should condemn the management of the Chicago Transit Authority and tell them to treat us right. You want a better transit system and you deserve it. But it'll never be better as long as the employees are suffering and dying unnecessarily. I'm a union representative. These people in this shop elected me to speak up for them. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I will never be quiet. I will never be silent. You gotta kill me first. But I tell you one thing, you evil, demonic mismanagers. I'll tell you one thing, you ain't gonna kill me in there. Because I know the safety rules. I try to look out for my coworkers. I care about my coworkers. And I care about myself. And I care about the riders who ride these trains. I bet you never heard a CTA worker talk like this. That's because I'm unafraid of them. I know the law. I know the contract. And I know there's a God that is going to punish them for doing what they do to us and you. knew that he was going to write me up if I didn't do it. And that's what they do, y'all. I ain't lying to you. I'm just brave enough to tell you the truth. They say he's crazy, speaking on a bar all by himself. That's because my coworkers are made to be afraid. They're told that if they speak up like this, they'll be fired. I speak up like this all the time. I haven't been fired. You too can speak up when you have a cheap landlord that doesn't want to fix the plumbing. You can do this too. You have rights. Use it. And tell the evil ones to stop oppressing you. You can do things. You have power. If you believe in yourself and you know what to do. I'm so angry right now because of the certain mismanagers that disrespect us and disrespect our contract. They don't care about our life. They don't care if we're sick. They don't care if we're hurt. They just want to hurry, hurry, hurry. Rush, rush, rush. Cut corners. Cut jobs. They just cut a job here, what we call a technician. Yeah, somebody who finds the trains, that finds all the little problems that make the train stop and not move. They got rid of his job. And guess what? Guess what? Now they got a bunch of trains in the yard that don't move because he's not there. And they're making people do overtime to make up for it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Crazy Transit Authority. Not Chicago Transit Authority, Crazy Transit Authority. Hurry up and rush. Do this and do that. They had one of my coworkers doing carpentry work, stabbing against a different union. They're so cheap. These are good paying jobs here, but they want to take it away. And they want to make it hard for you to try to get an opportunity like this. Because the only way to get into the CTA is to work a poverty time, slave wage job, and to be punished and treated like dirt. Who wants to be treated like dirt? Nobody wants to be treated like dirt. They say they can't hire enough people. That's because people don't want to be treated like dirt. Don't want to be punished for being sick. Don't want to be punished for doing their job. By the bulletin, by the rules. It's totally disrespectful. And then when you speak up, they say, oh, you're being disrespectful. Don't you see that they breed disrespect and contempt? It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. CTA should be ashamed. City of Chicago should be ashamed to have such terrible people running it. Mean and nasty. Cruel, inhuman. Don't care about what they sign. Don't care about their word in the contract. Fear and favoritism and flattery. That's all they do here. That's their contract. If you don't kiss the manager's butt, he gonna write you up. And I don't kiss no manager butt. I deal with them, man to man, or man to woman, or whatever. It's okay. Whatever you call yourself, I deal with you with respect. But when you disrespect me, an elected leader of the Amalgamated Transit Union, Local 308, I'm going to come after you non-violently. And I'm going to make sure everybody knows that you are a violator of our contract and of our humanity. They closed the window up there because they don't like to hear the truth. They turn the music up loud because they don't like to hear the truth. They want a union rep like the rest of the union reps, kissing their butt. Kissing their butt. You want a butt-kissing union rep. I ain't no butt-kissing union rep. I've been through too much hell now. I'd be a butt-kicking union rep, but I use my mind. I don't need to use my fists. I don't need no guns and knives. I use the truth. And that's what you can do too. All of you. At work, at school, and your cheap landlord that don't want to take care of the apartment. Got mice and roaches and they put a glue trap in there. What the hell is that? Got mold in the walls. That's what it's like here, you know that? We got all kind of terrible chemicals and hazards in the basement. The air is going up here. Our elevator barely works. A freight elevator. The elevator of death. People get stuck in there. That's the CTA, Cheap Transit Authority. Don't want to fix nothing. Want to blame the worker for every little problem. But nobody ever wants to talk about all the budget cuts. Nobody ever wants to talk about all the jobs that they kill. Most of y'all hate the CTA. You're scared to ride on the train and the buses. I don't blame you. But it's sad, isn't it? You don't feel safe. Well, we don't feel safe either. The CTA workers, every day we're playing with our lives, hoping that this train up here doesn't fall in our heads. We got jacks that lift the train up. Sometimes they move by themselves and go down. It's crazy, man. Crazy transit authority. Crazy chief authority. How long are the workers going to put up with this? Because the riders ain't taking it anymore. I've said enough. I'll be back.